Hello, everyone, and happy Thursday. Welcome to our seated strength workout. We're going to go ahead and start on your chair or whatever you're sitting on today, something that makes you feel supported. So for our warm-up, we're going to go ahead and start with wrist circles and or ankle circles. So you can do both at the same time, or you can alternate between the two. But for wrist circles, your hands can be in light fists, or you can spread your fingers far and just draw circles with those wrists. Make big circles, make small circles, go in both directions, kind of just taking your freedom here and deciding what feels good. Maybe a certain size of circle feels more refreshing than another. And then for your ankle circles, you can keep doing your wrist circles, or you can kind of switch between the two. Ankle circles, you can either lift your feet off the ground and draw circles with your toes, or you can keep your toes planted on the ground and draw circles with your heels, just working through some range of motion with the ankles. Again, going in both directions, making big circles, small circles, kind of just getting the wiggles out here. Getting a little bit of mobility through our joints. And when you're ready, you can kind of shake all of that out, unwind, and we will come to shoulder circles. So sit nice and tall, and then shrug your shoulders up to your ears, roll them back, drop them down, and then send them forward. Up, back, down, and forward. Loosening up through the shoulders, releasing up through the upper back, the chest with these shoulder circles. And we can reverse direction. So send the shoulders up, forward, down, and then back. Up, forward, down, and back. Breathing as you go through, making choices for yourself today as we go through everything to determine what fits your needs best, making any adjustments as needed. And go ahead, shake out those shoulder circles. We'll take it to side bends. So left hand can stay on the lap, right hand can go up and over the head to the left, making a nice long curve through the right side of the body. And then right hand can rest on the lap as left hand reaches up and over the head to the right. And just keep alternating, keeping moving here. Stretching out the side body. We're getting some arm stretch as well as we reach. Maybe feel a stretch through the back of the arm, through the side of the abs, the obliques, maybe through the spine as we move slightly up and over, right and left. And you can go ahead and shake that out. We'll take it to arm circles next. So your arms go out nice and long to a T shape at shoulder height, fingertips point out to each side, and then make small circles, rolling your arms forward and then getting bigger as you go. Working through your full range of motion here. And then when you're ready, you can reverse directions, starting small, getting bigger as you go. Loosening up through the shoulders, chest, upper back, and biceps, arms. And when you're ready, shake those out. Let's move on to the lower body. So sitting nice and tall, go ahead and we're gonna do high knees. So right knee comes towards the chest, set it down. Left knee comes towards the chest and set it down. Trying to be intentional here with our movement. So when we do this, we wanna have a soft landing for our feet. You can use your hands to help guide the knee up towards you if you'd like. Just moving at your pace. Stretching through the backs of the legs here, through the glutes. And this is also activating through the abs. The abs help us pull that leg up towards us. Low abs working. And just breathing here, moving at your pace. Getting this body tuned in, waking it up a little bit. And we're gonna take these high knees and we're gonna add a step to open the gate. So we're gonna just stay on the right side for now. So left foot can come flat, right knee towards the chest, right knee opens towards the right, opening through the hip, and then you can set your foot back down to where it started, and we'll do it again. Right knee up, right knee right, and then down. So it doesn't have to be a huge movement, just whatever's gonna feel good to you. We're opening through the hip, the inner thigh, and also continuing to stretch through the back of the leg. Again, you choose how big, how small, how fast, how slow this movement happens for you. And we can go ahead and switch sides. Right foot flat, left knee comes to the chest, left knee points left, and set it down. Opening up through the hip, inner thigh, back of the leg, getting some hip mobility here. And when you're feeling good, go ahead and shake it out. If there's anything else that you need to move around today or loosen up, feel free to take time to do so. We are going to get into our strength workout. So we have 4 different circuits of exercise, and each circuit has 3 exercises in it. You have the option to have hand weights if you'd like, or option to use your own body weights resistance. Both are great options for today. So our first circuit, we're going to start with our reverse curl. So if you're in our Tuesday strength session, you might be familiar with this. So for our reverse curl, you're going to start with your palms facing the tops of the thighs, and your elbows are underneath your shoulders, kind of tucked into the ribs. I want you to take a bend in those elbows, and your knuckles are going to lead the way to the fronts of your shoulders. So your elbows are bent when you're at the top of the movement. Your knuckles face the front of your shoulders, your palms face forward, and then your palms lead all the way back down to the tops of the thighs. This movement here is for the biceps and for the forearms. So the biceps on the way up, the forearms on the way down. Any questions about reverse curls? Okay. The second exercise, you'll have your arms across your chest. So if you want to hold weights across your chest, you can. Again, also no weights needed. And you want to sit a little bit forward in your chair so that you have the space to hinge back slightly. So I want you to keep your feet planted on the ground, hands across your chest. So opposite hand towards opposite shoulder. And then this is for our ab wall. So you're going to hinge back so your shoulders fall back, keeping your back flat, and then your shoulders are going to come right back up over your hips. So you're going to feel your abs catch you as you lean back, and then as you come back up, you're resetting. Any questions about hinge backs? Okay. And then our last exercise for circuit 1 is for the tops of the thighs, the quads, and it's forward kicks. So you'll kick your right leg forward, set it down, kick your left leg forward. So just trying to extend your leg as straight as you can, pushing energy through that heel. And when you do that, you're contracting through the top of the thigh. Any questions about any of those exercises? Okay, then let's hit it. I'll get our timer going and our tunes. We're gonna do 30 seconds of each exercise with 10 seconds transition between each. We're gonna start with our reverse curls in 3, 2, 1, exercise. So elbows are underneath shoulders. The knuckles lead the way to the fronts of the shoulders. And then palms reach down to the tops of the thighs. Sitting nice and tall, keeping those shoulders stacked over your hips. Biceps and forearms. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Get ready for your hinge backs with your arms across your chest, feet flat on the floor. 3, 2, 1. Hinge back, and then come up nice and forward, shoulders over hips. Hinge back, sit tall. Hinge back, sit tall. You've got to keep that belly button pulled into your spine. Feel those abs catch as you hinge back. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. Our next exercise is forward kicks. Sit nice and tall. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Alternate forward kicks with those legs contracting through the quads or the thighs. I'm going to put my hands on my hips for this. You can do whatever's going to feel good for you, whatever's going to help you be supported. Maybe if you have arms on your chair, that's a good option. I don't have arms on my chair, so hands on my hips it is. Kicking forward. You choose your pace, kick with nice big energy, push that heel forward. 3, 2, 1, rest. nice job. We take it back to the top of circuit 1 for round 2 with our reverse curls. Option for dumbbells or no dumbbells. In 3, 2, 1, exercise, reverse curl. So what's reverse about it is the palms face forward at the top instead of in. The knuckles face the fronts of the shoulders, and then palms are forward at the top, and then when you let your arms release, the palms lead the way down to the thighs. So we have no rotation through the wrists, just a nice bend and extend. The slower you lower your hands down, the more it's going to fire up through those forearms. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We get ready for our hinge backs for our ab wall. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hands across your chest, reaching the opposite shoulders. Keep your back flat as you hinge your shoulders back, and then sit them right back over the hips. Hinge back, bend up tall. Try to keep those feet planted on the ground. Push your feet down into the ground, even as you hinge back and come up. Keep your belly button pulled into your spine. Feel those abs catch. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our forward kicks next. So go ahead and get yourself reset in 3, 2, 1. Exercise, forward kicks, alternate. You got this. Taking this nice big energy, think about pushing your energy through your heel as you kick your foot up. Tops of the thighs contracting to get this sharp kicking movement. Still sitting tall through the upper body. Good posture. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. That's the end of circuit 1, round 2. We take it to round 3 with our reverse curls coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Knuckles to the fronts of the shoulders, palms to the thighs. You got it. Biceps on the way up, forearms on the way down. Make it a nice slow movement as you lower those arms to really fire up through the forearms if that's what you're looking for. This is our last time doing these reverse curls. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We are done with our reverse curls. We take it to our hinge backs for our core. Hands across your chest. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Hinge back. Sit up tall. Abs really catching here. Pull your belly button into your spine. Feel the abs tighten as you hinge back and they catch you. You choose how far you can lean back. You choose your speed here. Move at your rate. What's going to challenge you? 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We end our circuit 1 with a last round of forward kicks coming up next. In 3, 2, 1, exercise forward kicks. You got this. Lots of energy pushing through the heel, kicking forward. Last exercise of circuit 1, maybe your best yet. Breathing as you go through. Less than 10 seconds of circuit 1. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, everybody. That is the end of circuit 1. Now's a great natural break if you'd like to get a drink of water here. I just got to sit myself. Let's keep going to circuit number 2. So, circuit 2, we start with an overhead triceps extension. So if you would like weights, you can use light weights here. If not, you can use your own body weight's resistance. You're going to feel it either way. Arms are going to be overhead, and then I want you to put your hands in fists and squeeze your knuckles together. If you have weights, you're just going to try to squeeze your hands as close together. The weights are going to push into each other, okay? So the arms start directly above the shoulders, squeezing those fists in towards each other. Then you're going to keep from your elbow to your shoulder, you're going to keep that in the same spot. And you're going to bend your arms so your hands reach behind the head, elbows point to the ceiling, then hands reach back up to the ceiling. triceps are activated here, the back of the upper arm. Any questions about overhead tricep extension?
The weights, are they such that the heads are pointed front to back or
Yep.
left to right?
Yep. Yeah, if you have your, just like if you were trying to put your knuckles together, if your hands were in fists,
Okay.
if you have weights, it'll be the same way. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, front to back. All right. Okay, that's our overhead tricep extension. The next exercise is for our lower abs, and it's going to be alternating leg lifts. So you are going to want to have some sort of support here, most likely. So if you have arms on your chair, you can hold on to those. I don't have arms on my chair, so I'm going to squeeze my hands on the base of my chair. And you're just going to alternate leg lifts. So you can keep a bend in your knee, or you can extend your legs a little bit longer, have them a little bit straighter. And then you're just going to lift your right leg up, set it down, lift your left leg up. And you're going to pull in your abs as you do so to keep the movement in the lower abs and lessen the hip flexors. Any questions about our alternating leg lifts? Okay. And then our last exercise is side jacks, and this is going to be activating through the side glutes as our target muscle. So if you want to do just the hands or just the legs, choose just the legs. So our movement here is right foot reaches out to the right only as far as you have space for or capacity for, and then right arm reaches out to the side and up over the head. So those happen at the same time. Step back in, your reset. Left foot steps out left as left arm raises to the ceiling. So again, if you want to do both arms and legs, you can. If you want to ditch one, ditch the arms and do the legs. Any questions about side jacks? Okay, that is our circuit number 2. So I'll go ahead and get our timer and our tunes ready to go. And we are going to start with those overhead tricep extensions in 3, 2, 1. Exercise, hands overhead, elbows bend, and then extend. So we're trying to keep the elbows directly over the shoulders the entire time so the top of the arm doesn't move, and we're trying to get the hands behind the head, hands to the ceiling. The more still the elbows are and the more they can squeeze in towards each other, the more you're going to feel the contraction through the triceps, the back of the upper arms. Reach back, reach up. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Low abs coming up next with our alternating leg lifts. Feel free to hold on to something for support here. In 3, 2, 1, alternating leg lifts. So I have my legs a little bit longer than 90 degrees, but they still have a bend in them. And I am alternating, lifting right leg, lifting left leg. If you want to get real spicy, you can try to lift both legs at the same time. That's really going to activate through the low abs. I have to lean back a little bit to help counter the balance here. Low abs right beneath the belly button is where you'll feel this. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we are going to take it to our side jacks next, focusing on activating through the outer glutes. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Right foot steps right as the right arm reaches out to the side and up over the head. Reset, switch side. So trying to get that leg to reach out to the side just as far as you can. You might have limited space depending on the structure of the chair or the mobility of the hip. So just doing what you can, meeting yourself where you at, and finding your challenge point. This is also going to get our heart rates up with some big movements. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it back to circuit 2, round 2, with overhead tricep extension in 3, 2, 1, exercise. So hands start over the head, squeeze your hands together as close as you can, and then elbows bend and extend. Hands reach behind the head, hands reach back to the ceiling. Trying to keep those elbows glued in place as much as you can right over the shoulders. As arms reach back, arms reach up. Triceps, back of the upper arms working here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We are going to take it to those alternating leg lifts next. to activate through the lower abs. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Lift the right leg, lower it, lift the left leg. You choose how much of a bend or how straight your leg is. The straighter your leg is, the more challenging this is going to become. So choose the length of your leg according to what's going to challenge you. Pull your belly button into your spine each time you lift the leg to keep the work through the low abs. Maybe you lean back a little bit to help activate through the abs. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up, we take it to our side jack. So loosen up a little bit and we'll get going in 3, 2, 1. Side jacks. Right foot steps right as right arm sweeps out to the side and up over the head. Switch sides. You got this. Reaching nice and long with those legs. Feel that pinch at your longest extension point outside the hip side of the glute. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it back to the top. Circuit 2, round 3 with overhead tricep extension. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hands overhead, elbows bend and extend. Hands reach back, hands reach up. Keeping nice and tall, good posture here. You want your shoulders to stay stacked over the hips. Breathing here. Last time to burn out the triceps here in circuit number 2. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our alternating leg lifts coming up next. 3, 2, 1, exercise, alternating leg lifts. Really intentionally pull the belly button in towards the spine to activate through the low abs each time you lift your legs. Maybe you hinge back a little bit. Maybe you hold on to the arms of your chair, the base of your chair for a little bit of stability here. You got this. Last time doing these, so make them the best yet. We've practiced them, we've got them down. Push yourself here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And our last exercise of circuit 2 is going to be our side jacks. Coming up in 3, 2, 1, exercise. Right foot steps right as the right arm reaches out to the side and up over the head. Reset, switch sides. Outer glutes are the target here with that side step. As wide as feels good for you. Breathing nice and big here as you go, keeping those shoulders stacked over the hips. Good posture. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. That rounds us out for circuit number 2. All right. If you need to get a drink, now is a great natural break. And we'll go to circuit number 3. So circuit number 3, we're going to start targeting the shoulders. So sitting nice and tall, feet flat, we're going to take it to a front to lateral raise. So if you want light weights for this one, you can use them. If not, use your own body weight's resistance. This is another one of those ones you're going to feel regardless. So you're going to raise your arms forward and up to shoulder height. You're going to stop them at shoulder height. They're forward directly in front of the shoulders, palms face down at the top, and then you lower the arms back down to your lap. The next raise you do is going to be a lateral raise or a T raise. So you're going to have your arms start by your sides and then raise them up to shoulder height, palms face down, fingertips reaching right and left, and then reset forward and then to the sides, in front of the shoulders, outside the shoulders. Any questions about forward or front to lateral raises? Okay. Our second exercise is side crunches. So this is for our obliques, side abs. You have the option here of what you'd like to do with your arms. The other 2 exercises in this set are a little bit heavier on the arms. So if you'd like to have your arms by your sides and you can hang them outside your hips, great. If you'd like to have your hands behind your head, elbows wide, you can also do that. And then I want you to crunch through the right side of the body. So the right shoulder reaches down slightly. So if you have your hands behind your head, elbows wide, your right elbow will try to reach towards the right or down towards the right. And then if you have your arms long, those right fingertips reach towards the ground. And that'll make it so that the left side of the body has to elongate. And then we switch sides, crunch through the left side. When doing this movement, imagine that your torso is in between two panes of glass or two doors, and you can only move side to side. You cannot move forward and back because there's no room. We're squished in between the two doors. So really just that lateral, that sideways movement. Any questions about side crunches? Okay. And then we're going to revisit the biceps, and we're going to do it with a hammer curl. So if you'd like some weights here, again, you can use them. And you start with your arms by your sides. Palms are going to face your body, so the outsides of your hips or wherever your arms land when they're in the down position. And then no rotation of the wrist. You're just going to bend the elbow and bring the hand to the front of the shoulder and then extend the arm long. So the thumb side of the fist or the hand is going to come towards the shoulder. The pinky side is going to lead the way down. Any questions about hammer curls? Okay. You can do both at the same time, or you can alternate and switch. That's up to you. Okay. Then let's get to it. I'll start our timer and our tune. And we start with our...
Laura, this is Amelia. I have a question. Can you... So, with the last exercise that you described,
yeah.
Do we go up to the shoulder and then go straight out, or just forward in front of us?
So the hand will go directly in front of the shoulder, and then the hand goes back down long by your side.
Oh, okay. Got it.
All right.
Thanks.
Of course. I'm going to get going, and we'll start with your front to lateral raises. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Raise those hands forward. Raise them out to the side. So arms forward, palms are facing down at the top with the arms extended in front of the shoulders. And then your lateral raise, your arms go to that T shape. So palms always face down at the top, and they reach in face towards your body on the way down. Shoulders working here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We take it to our side crunches, either hands by your sides or behind your head, elbows wide. Elbows down or reaching down. Crunching through the side of the body. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. And we're going to take it to our hammer curls next. 3, 2, 1. Exercise. You can do both arms at the same time or one at a time. And you bend your elbow, keeping the elbow underneath the shoulder. And the hand comes to the front of the shoulder, hand drops back down to your side or to your lap. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We're going to take it to those front to lateral raises coming up next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Arms reach forward. Come back down by your sides. Arms reach to the sides. Moving at your pace. Remember, arms stop at shoulder height. The slower you lower your arms here, the more of a burn you'll feel. Three, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. We're going to take it to our side crunches next. In 3, 2, 1. Exercise. Crunch through the right side of the body. come through center, crunch through the left side of the body. Obliques working here. Remember, we're imagining you're stuck between two panes of glass or two doors, so you can only move side to side and not forward and back. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to our hammer curls next. Circuit 3, round 2, 3, 2, 1, hammer curls. Last exercise of circuit 3, round 2. You can alternate arms or you can do them at the same time. That is up to you. Elbows bend and extend. Hands come to the front of the shoulders, hands drop down by the sides. Palms face each other here. Breathing, keeping your shoulders stacked over your hips. Keeps the work in the biceps out of the back. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to circuit 3, round 3, starting with our front to lateral raise with our shoulders. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Arms reach forward, drop them down, arms reach to your sides, drop them down. Keeping those shoulders stacked over your hips while you do this movement too. You might want to have the tendency to lean back. Don't let yourself lean back. Keep that work coming through the shoulders. Less than 10 seconds here. Breathing as you go. Shoulders on fire. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our side crunches next, either hands behind head, elbows wide, or by your hips. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. So for here, we're just doing that side to side motion. Again, if our torso is stuck between two panes, we can only move right and left. So right shoulder or elbow dip down to the right, come back up to the center, left shoulder or fingertips reach down to the left, and back up through center. Kind of like a waddling. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to hammer curls, our last exercise of circuit 3. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hammer curls, biceps working here as your elbows bend and extend. Palms face each other, hands to the front of the shoulders, hands back down. Less than 10 seconds left here in circuit 3. 3, 2, 1, and we did it. Nice job. That is the end of circuit 3. We're going to take it to our 4th and final circuit of the day. And now's a great time to take a drink or a break if you need. And we get into our first exercise. So our first exercise is for our lats or our upper back of the rib cage. And they're thigh push-ups. So it's also going to get some chest and some arms as well. So take your palms and put them on the tops of your thighs. You're going to hinge forward so that your shoulders come forward and those elbows will bend towards the ribs. And then you're going to push through your palms to sit back up nice and tall, shoulders stacked over hips. So you might be able to lift through the core, shoulders over hips, but I really want you to lift through pushing the palms down into the thighs to activate through the back muscles, the arm muscles, the chest. So push-ups on the thighs. Any questions about thigh push-ups? Okay. Then our next exercise is for our obliques and core again, and we're going to do core twists. So this time, hands can go behind your head, elbows wide, and we're going to twist side to side. So you're going to twist your chest to face left, come through center, twist your chest to face right, come through center. If you want to turn it into a high knee core twist, you can do that by when you twist left, raise your left knee, set it down. When you twist right, you can raise your right knee, set it down. Any questions about core twist? Okay. Our last exercise is calf raises. So for calf raises, if you'd like to have weights, you can hold weights on your lap. If you don't have weights, but you want to add resistance, you can push your hands into your lap. And the movement is heels lift, heels lower. So your toes stay on the ground the entire time, heels up, heels down. The more you push into your thighs, the more your calves are going to have to work for that lift. Any questions about any of those exercises? Okay, we will go ahead and get right into circuit number 4. I'll start our timer and our tune. And we start with those side push-ups in 3, 2, 1, exercise. So push through the palms to lift the shoulders up over the hips. And then you hinge forward, bring the chest towards the thighs, and repeat. Squeeze through your shoulder blades as you push through your palms to get that back engagement that we're looking for. Keep your collarbone nice and wide. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our core twists next. Option to add a high knee in there if you would like. 3, 2, 1, exercise, core twist. So hands can go behind head, elbows wide, and chest twists left, chest twists right. Moving with control here, like we're wringing out our abs like they are a washcloth. Nice, deep breaths here as you go. You exhale the twist, inhale to come through center. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to calf raises in just a moment here. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Heels lift and heels lower. So toes stay on the ground. Option to stack weights on your lap. Option to push your palms into your lap to force those calves to work for that heel lift. This is also for ankle mobility, so if that's more your goal today, no pressure on the thighs, lifting the heels and lowering them. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to circuit for round 2 with our thigh push-ups coming up next. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Bend as you hinge forward and then push through the palms to lift the shoulders over the hips. You got it. Nice job. Elbows bend as your chest comes towards the thighs, hinging forward with a flat back. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Core twists coming up next. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hands can go behind head, elbows wide. If that's not feeling good on the shoulders, you can always have hands on the hips. Twist the chest left, twist the chest right. Doing it with nice control here to protect the spine as we wring out our abs like a washcloth. Exhaling to twist, inhaling to come through center. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our calf raises next. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Heels lift, heels lower. Lift those heels, lower them down. Option to push into the thighs or have weights on the thighs. Option to not do that and work on your ankle mobility. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We're going to take it back to the top with our thigh push-ups. Circuit 4, round 3. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hinge forward. Push through your palms to sit nice and tall. shoulders stacked over the hips at the top. When you hinge forward and bring your chest towards your thighs, try to keep the back flat, belly button pulled in. It's going to give us ab engagement as well as squeezing those shoulder blades, getting the bonus work through the arms, which we've already worked today. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our core twists next. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Hands behind head, elbows wide. Bring out those abs. Chest left, reset, right, reset. You got it. Option for that alternating knee lift. Less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to our calf raises next. And we have extra bonus time for a fun thing. In 3, 2, 1, calf raises. Heels lift and lower. Option to put some pressure on those thighs. Trying to sit tall as you do so. Shoulders stay stacked over the hips. Belly button is pulled in to keep us in good posture with shoulders rolled back. Less than 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. We have time, so we're gonna do one macho set. We're gonna do all of the exercises that we did today, and we're gonna do them all in a row, just one time through, just because we have extra time. That'll be fun.
I love this one.
Yay, I love it. I love it.
All right, okay. So we're gonna start from the top with our reverse curls, and I'll give descriptions of them as we go through in case anything has floated away from our mind. But I got our timer reset for this new set, and we are gonna take it to our reverse curls in 3, 2, or not 3, 2, 1, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exercise. So reverse curls. So that is our bicep curls. We want those knuckles to lead the way to the shoulder, palms face forward at the top, and then palms lead the way back down to the tops of the thighs. This is for biceps and forearms from circuit 1. Breathing here. In 3, 2, 1, rest. So next we're gonna take it to our hinge back with our arms across our chest. Sitting forward, feet flat in 3, 2, 1, hinge back, shoulders fall back, and then shoulders come right back over the hips. Feel your abs catch you as you hinge back. And then squeeze those abs to bring your shoulders right back up over the hips. Trying to keep the back flat here as your torso moves forward and back. Nice job, and less than 10 seconds here. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We're gonna take it to our forward kicks next. Hold on to something for support if you need. In 3, 2, 1, exercise, forward kicks. Right foot kicks forward, reset, left foot kicks forward, reset. You've been so good to me. This is getting the tops of the thighs. Taking energy through the heel. Three, 2, 1, rest. Next up is our overhead tricep extension. So our arms will be sent overhead in 3, 2, 1, exercise. So keep those elbows stacked over the shoulders the entire time as hands reach back, hands reach up. Trying to keep the elbows isolated is going to help us engage and contract through the triceps, the back of the upper arms. Sitting tall, shoulders stacked over your hips. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh, the triceps are feeling it. Nice job. Next up is our alternating leg lifts to activate through the lower abs. In 3, 2, 1, exercise, alternating leg lifts. So the longer your legs go, the more this is gonna activate through the low abs. You get to choose how much of a bend in your knee you have. Find your sweet spot that's gonna challenge you. You might have to lean back a little bit to help yourself balance, or hold on to the base of your chair, the arms of your chair, as you alternate lifting those legs. Pull your belly button into your spine. Keep the work in the abs, out of the hip flexors. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Our next exercise is side jacks. Sitting nice and tall. In 3, 2, 1, side jacks. Right foot steps right as the right arm reaches out to the side and up over the head. Switch sides. This is fun. This is an intense last set, but I love it. Side glutes are the target here, reaching the leg nice and long to the side. Less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to circuit 3 with our front to lateral raises. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. Front raises to lateral raises. So your arms come forward up to shoulder height, drop down, and then go sideways out to shoulder height. So like a zombie and then like a T shape. Palms face down at the top. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. That's gonna help keep the work in the shoulders out of the back. Nice job. There, everything is burning here. We've been going for a while. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up is our side crunches with our hands behind our head, elbows wide, our hands long by our sides. In 3, 2, 1, exercise. So pretend you're in between 2 doors and you cannot move forward or back. You can only move side to side like a waddling motion, like a penguin. Shoulder dips down, comes back up through center. Switch sides. Crunching through the side of the body and elongating through the other side, and then switching. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Next up, hammer curls for biceps. Catch your breath in 3, 2, 1, hammer curls. So your arms are long by your sides, palms face each other or in towards the body. And the hands come towards the front of the shoulders and then drop down to the sides or to your lap. Biceps, fired up. You've got it. Sitting tall here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to the exercises from circuit 4 with thigh push-ups coming up next. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Thigh push-ups. Hands on your thighs. Hinge forward, bring your chest towards your thighs, and then push through the palms, squeeze through the shoulder blades to lift your shoulders right back up over your hips. The end is in sight. You can do this. Yes, you can. Less than 10 seconds. Good posture here at the top. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. We take it to our core twist or high knee core twist. Coming up next, hands behind head, elbows wide, or hands on hips. 3, 2, 1, exercise. Chest twists to the left, returns through center, twist to the right. Option to do a high knee. As you twist left, left knee comes up. As you twist right, right knee comes up. Obliques, wringing out the abs here. You got it. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. And we take it to our calf raises next. Last exercise, and then we cool down. Sit nice and tall. 3, 2, 1, calf raises. Heels lift off the ground and then lower. So toes stay glued. Option to have weights or push down through your palms onto your thighs to add resistance for the calves to lift, or you can work on ankle mobility. You choose what's gonna work for you today. Setting our own goals in our own spaces. Finish strong here. Final 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Nice job, everybody. We get to cool down next. That was a fun little, thanks for humoring me to get that extra little spice in. That was fun. All right, if you need a drink, feel free to get a drink. We begin our cool down and sitting nice and tall. Let's start with our arm across stretch, or our deltoid stretch. So the right fingertips are going to reach over in front of you to the left. So your right arm is going to come across your chest. Palm faces back, right fingertips point left. If you want more, you can take your left hand and you can hug your right arm in towards your chest to open up through the back of the right shoulder blade. And feel free to switch sides. Left hand or left arm reaches across the chest. You can use the right arm to hug the left arm in closer to the chest to open up through the back of the left shoulder blade. And you can reset. Next one, this will feel good for those triceps. Reach your right arm overhead, and then I want you to bend your elbow so that your right elbow points up to the ceiling, and the palm of your right hand can reach to your back, or to the back of a shoulder blade perhaps. This is going to start to stretch through the tricep, the back of the upper arm. If you want more, you can take your left hand and guide your elbow in towards the midline of the body to feel that stretch deepen through the back of the tricep. And go ahead and switch sides. Left elbow points to the ceiling. The palm of the left hand reaches to the upper back, either under the neck or towards the right shoulder blade. And the right arm can gently guide the left elbow in towards midline to get a deeper stretch through the back of the triceps. And you can go ahead and you can release that, shake your arms out. We'll take it to a side bend hold. So left hand can go on your lap or on your hip. Right arm is gonna reach up and over the head to the left, elongating through the right side of the body. Feeling a nice stretch through the side abs obliques. Maybe a stretch through the arm as well as you reach with energy through the fingertips. You can slowly unwind. Right hand can go on your lap or on your hip as left arm reaches out to the side, up over the head, reaching up and over to the right, elongating through the left side of the body, stretching through the left side obliques or the left side of the torso. Maybe that stretch extends up through the left arm as you reach along through those left fingertips. And you can unwind from there. Let's take it to our forward fold. Reach your hands towards your toes, stretching through the back side of the body, all the way from the spine, through the backs of the legs. If it feels good here, you can then take your feet and walk them a little bit wider than the hips to open that stretch from the back side of the body and add in inner and outer thighs, glutes. Just breathing here. Maybe it feels good to have your feet narrow and then walk your legs a little bit longer so they have a less of a bend in them to elongate that stretch. Kind of make it your own here. And thank you for joining our strength workout. I'm going to go ahead and stop our recording.